23rd of September, and Newswatch is straight ahead for you.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up. Right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joe's.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos, Los Amigos, Los Amigos.
Standing in digital paradise, loving what we do and doing it for you. We're Nctv45.
Welcome to Saturday, as we come at you a little bit later here because of the football game, the Senior Expo, just a ton of stuff that was covered by Nctv45, and we thank you for your viewership, and glad you're along. 50 degrees outside. Here it's always 45. Well, today's birthdays, let's get to them. Michelle Rozai Stroya, Lucian Peglia, Cindy Shook, Melva Pope, Bob Elliott, Mike Rivera, Debbie Marks Robinson. Wanted to make sure I got that straight. Amanda Ventura, Anthony Court, happy birthday, and Steve Zatsko, happy birthday. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake and celebrate all week long. A lot of activities going on today as we're going to take a look at that. A few reminders as the scores from last night on our website, our Facebook page. We'll be putting those across for you so that you get a hold of those. Now, also, let's talk about today's events. First annual craft show and flea market at 417 Pulaski Road in Newcastle. That's starting at 10 a.m. Second annual Evans City Pumpkin Fest. That's this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Today, Fall Classic at Eastwood Field. That begins at 10 a.m. So if you're in the mood for a little baseball. Grand opening celebration, and we're going to talk to you about that as it's the grand opening of Neshannock Brewery. Shannon Creek Brewery, grand opening today at 12. The Durrells will be performing from 3 to 6. So make sure that you get out to that. Now, we've got a whole lot more going on for you. But first, what we're going to do is head over to sports. And let me give you last night's scores, and then we'll get into the other stuff, if you would. Last night, it was Newcastle dropping another one, 42-14, as the Hurricane having a difficult time this season. Neshannock with a stunning upset, 27-26 over Beaver Falls. Union topping Laurel 33-14. It was Shenango 18, Rochester 6. Sharon beating Wilmington 18-0. Mohawk 42, New Brighton 6. Western Beaver got ahead of Elwood 41-18. Freedom beat Riverside 21-7. And it was Shar Valley 26, Black Hawk 14. So gives you an idea of what was going on last night on the gridiron. Let's go to the Cedar Sports Corner. Good morning. You're watching Nctv45.
Cedar's Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to Lindy's Lunch. Yes, whether it's their great breakfast or, just like it says, lunch, it's great anytime. Try their breakfast and you'll be satisfied. A pierogi cheeseburger, an Italian Joe, and smothered hoagies, all. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call. Rally, sons of Notre Dame, sing the glory and Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. And let's get to college football. A lot of great games this weekend, as really seems to be teamed up with a lot of great matchups. Let's start off 12 o'clock, Big Ten Network, Rutgers at Michigan. Michigan number 2. On ABC at 12 o'clock, it is Florida State number 4 taking on Clemson. Now, those are the big 12 o'clock games, as we try to kind of get you into what's going on every hour, as there are always a ton of games. As you move on now, and check this, Texas Tech 3:30 taking on, yes, the Mountaineers of West Virginia, fresh off a win against the University of Pittsburgh, and that a big game at West Virginia. West Virginia has to try to put on 2 in a row. And if you remembered, before the their first game, they took on Duquesne and kind of struggled before it was delayed, and then the Mountaineers took advantage of that. Now, also going on Saturday, Ohio taking on Bowling Green, that at 3:30. Then we shift into what's a battle for old television supremacy, as I would call it. 7:30, Texas at Baylor. But the big game at 7:30, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on Ohio State, that at 7:30, that on NBC. Penn State, not to be outdone, they're taking on Iowa, that game at State College, CBS, and Iowa number 24, Penn State number 7. University of Pittsburgh having a game, and here you go. They're an 8 o'clock start, as just around that same time. This is an ACC matchup featuring number 17 North Carolina taking on Pitt. All the local schools, Pitt, Penn State, West Virginia's at 3:30, but Notre Dame and Ohio State, all centered around that 7:30, 8 o'clock matchup. Pitt playing at 8, and Penn State and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish playing at 7:30. Now, as you take a look at the rest of the evening, USC number 5 takes on Arizona State, 10:30 on Fox. And on ESPN, Cal takes on number 8 Washington at 10:30 on ESPN. Kent State, they're out on the West Coast taking on Fresno State, CBS Sports Network, that at 10:30. And your nightcap, New Mexico State taking on Hawaii, and that at 11:59. Now, as you head over to Major League Baseball, just some updates. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on Cincinnati at 6:40. Cleveland in a match with Baltimore, and that really important 6-10 matchup. Baltimore going up to the lake, and Cleveland got a win. Mets 4:05 start against Philadelphia, and then the New York Yankees, they're in action against, in action at home, and that against, and I'm going to check it, and we'll come back to them. Atlanta in Philadelphia for their matchup. And check that, Atlanta in Washington, 105 on ESPN Plus. So some great action all through the sports world this weekend, and make sure you head over to Cedars. Get some great food, and by all means enjoy the games. We're going to take this time out, and we'll be right back.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos, Los Amigos, Los Amigos. Let's go to Los Amigos.
Welcome back. 50 degrees outside, and hope you're having a great morning. As we move on, well, the Union Station Distillery grand opening happening today, and that will, begin at 3 p.m. So make sure you stop down and check that out. Today at 7, Major Morgan will be at the Confluence, and at 8, the debut of The Remedy at the Kohler Brew Pub. That's all going to be a great time, all downtown again, and I kept it up for you. Union Station Distillery, that happening at 3 today. So make sure that you get down and enjoy some of these great activities. Remember to shop around for your utilities. Prices supposed to be high as we get going, and mark your calendar today, 2:30 to 6:30, pasta for pasta dinner, pro-life. This at the former St. John's Hall. They're going to have a good time with that. There's raffles. Sell $12 for pasta, $14 at the door, as you can see. And so make sure you get out and enjoy a nice pasta dinner. Also happening today, meet me on Main Street up in Greenville, that 11 to 2:30, as they do a great job up there in Greenville. Make sure that you get up to that. Now, with that, we're going to go to Lawrence County 45 weather. 50 degrees outside, 100% humidity, winds from the north at 5, barometric pressure 30.15, visibility 10 miles. Wind chill makes it feel like 48. I know I felt a little bit chilly. Let's go to the weather, see how your weekend's shaping up.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Elham's for one great dining experience. Oh, and happy Saturday. Hope that everything's fine with you. You're tuned in to Lawrence County 45 weather, sponsored by Gallows. And after last night's cloudy low of 51, how is your weekend looking? Well, taking a look at the local radar, some ground clutter involved, but nothing major. National scene, though, shows cloud cover out in the Midwest beyond Indiana and stretching then up northwest into Canada, over North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, and a good part of Wisconsin.
clear in the southwest and out on the west coast. That's going to give you a forecast that looks like this. Last night, cloudy, 51. Your Saturday, clouds will build in, 71 and 53, 30% chance of rain. That happening in the evening. Your Sunday, chance of showers, 70 and 52, 30% chance. Expect that early on, and then it should clear out as you get to your Monday. 72, 52, sunshine returns on Monday, just in time for you to go to work. And your Tuesday, 71 and 51, sunshine again, raining down. Get you to Wednesday. Was supposed to be the rain day, but it's changed. Sunshine, 69 and 50. So cooler as we're stretching to touch 70 now. And your Thursday, 71 and 49 under sunshine. Your Friday, as you bop around in time for football, chance of showers, 66 and 50, 40% chance of rain. Hope that doesn't hurt the homecomings. Now we're going to head off to the weather chart and then go to these great sponsors who would like to hear from you. You've seen Lawrence County 45 weather, sponsored by Gallows. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Well, we're back, and a couple little reminders. Next weekend, the 30th, down in Elwood City, their Fall Fest car cruise. Make sure that you're on with that. Now, one of the other things that I want to remind you about, and it's never too late, the after school program at the Hoyt. Make sure that that's going on. Also, they have the adult classes, and if you care to take that. The United Way kicked off with their day of caring their season. Make sure you contribute to the United Way. It's best when we all live united. And let's get to those September holidays. Here you go. Education Technology Day, Fall Equinox Day, first day of autumn, Fish Amnesty Day, okay, International Day of Sign Language, International Day of the Rabbit, and National AFM Day, whatever that is, National Apple Cider Vinegar Day, National Bakery Day, National Bunny Day, National Checkers Day, National Dogs in Politics Day. I don't know a dog in politics. National Field Marketers Day, National Go With Your Gut Day, National Create American Pot Pie Day, National Hunting and Fishing Day, National Public Lands Day, National Seat Check Saturday, National Singles Day, if you're single, National Snack Stick Day, National Temperature Control Day, National Pork Claw Elvis Festival. And I want to tell you, I was listening to the radio in 1973, 50 years ago. To go to an Elvis concert in Vegas cost you $10. It's Redhead Appreciation Day, Relentless Legs Awareness Day, Seed Gathering Day, if you would. We told you it's Teal Talk Day. We told you about the September equinox today. And Ontario, this is Garlic Week, and won't be a lot of kissing going on up there. And seed gathering season. Whatever you're doing, have a good time celebrating it, and always be safe. We're going to head over to wrap. We'll be right back.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give every Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of Nctv45 Newswatch. As you get out and about today, make sure you tell a friend, and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, why, you tell them this. That's right, we're Nctv45 The Train. We're available anytime on your time, a train that runs on your schedule. Why, that's Nctv45. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.